Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Woodruff. Today we're going to continue in our Skills Unit 2 and we're on Lesson 4. Our learning goals for today are to be able to listen to one-syllable words and say the beginning sound, and be able to start at the beginning of a row and follow it all the way to the end of the row, and to be able to use the words top, bottom, left, right, and middle while you're practicing your handwriting. Are you ready to go? Okay, let's begin. Okay, before we begin, I wanted to remind you how we use our arm for our sound blending. I'm going to tip this down a little bit, sorry. So we're going to start at the shoulder. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, blend. Say it with me one time. 1, 2, 3, blend. Very good. That's how we're going to blend the sounds that we say into words. Okay, so let's start with this one. N, fun. Okay, about s, mess. Okay, e, n, mean. Let's try that again. Our beginning and ending sounds sound quite a bit alike in this. So let's try it again. E, n, mean. That's a great job. Okay, let's move on. We do one last word. Z, oo, zoom. Great job, everybody. So now we're going to move on to our picture blending. Now, before we say the sounds that will tell us what our picture is, I wanted you to look at it. We're going to quickly do our top, bottom, right, left, and middle signs, okay? So let's start here. Top of the page, bottom of the page, left, right, middle, okay? Here we go. When you look at this picture, what do we see? Fish. Good job. Okay, our next picture, five. Very good. Okay, let's do a couple more. Ooh, what is this a picture of? Are you ready? Arm up. Ooh, moon. All right, and our last picture, rose. Nice work blending the sounds to make one-syllable words. So let's move on to the writing portion of our skills lesson. Today we're going to practice, drawing wavy lines. So I'm going to start out by putting my magic finger up, and I will draw a wavy line. And when I'm finished, we can do one together. How does that sound? Okay, so I have my magic finger up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, if I'm on a page, at the top, and I'm going to go like diagonally down towards the bottom, and I'm going to curve at the bottom and go back to the top. But instead of stopping like we did with the zigzag, I'm going to curve it over and bring it back down again. And I'm going to continue on going up and down, making that wavy line. So it's a lot like the vertical line, except for instead of stopping, you're going to curve over at the tops and the bottoms. Let's see. What we have to do here is we need to, on activity page 4.1, if you don't have activity page 4.1, that's okay. What you're going to need is a blank piece of paper and a pencil or a crayon to write with. So go ahead and pause the video while you go look for them. Okay, great. What we're going to do today is we're trying to get the animals to their homes again, but this time we're using wavy lines instead of zigzag lines. So you're going to start at the star by the animals, and you're going to trace the wavy line all the way down to get the animal to the home. So now, is this the beginning of the row or the end of the row? Yes, it is the beginning of the row. The star is at the beginning of the row. And we are drawing our wavy line to the end of the row. Great job. When you're finished with the front part of this paper, be sure to turn it over and do the back page. And then we're going to move on to our activity page 4.2. This is just to work on our directionality, beginning and end. Okay, boys and girls, for worksheet 4.2, you are going to need a green crayon and a red crayon and a pencil. Okay, so to begin, we're going to look at this page and we're going to decide where the beginning of a row is. Now, if you see my little hand right here pointing to the first smiley face, this is the beginning of the row. So if this is the beginning, where would the end be? In which direction are we going? Okay, so if we're going to find the end, we have to start at the beginning and go across the row from left to right to the last picture. And our last picture is at the end. So we circled the beginning smiley face, and if we follow smiley faces across the row from left to right, we get to the end smiley face. Now, the directions for activity page 4.2 are to color, the beginning shape green, and then color the ending shape red. So you can see I colored the first or the beginning of the row, the first smiley face green, and then I colored the end of the row all the way to the right red. So if we are going to start here on the left, the beginning of this row is going to be a heart. So what color are we going to color that heart? That's right, we're going to color this one green. We're going to color all of our beginning of the row shapes green. They are the ones all the way to the left. So just like the circle, we're going to color the heart green. And then we're going to go all the way to find the ending shape, which is also a heart, and we are going to color it red. That's right. Good job, boys and girls. You are doing such a marvelous job following along and following directions. Thank you. Now, when you finish that activity page and all activity pages, be sure to take a picture of them and put them into your portfolio so we can look them over. And don't forget to stop by the Google Forms and answer your question or two for the day. So you did a great job today, boys and girls. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon.